It is not recording right.
Salutations and welcome to another quote-unquote riveting episode of Amicable H. I'd explain the name, but you just get more confused. As always, I'm joined by my esteemed co-host, Declan McCrory.
When are we explaining the name?
In the Ninja Turtles episode, I think.
Yeah,
When we get to that. So when we get to the Ninja Turtles episode, you're probably going to figure this out. You can easily just Google Amicable H and Ninja Turtles. The answer should come up right away. But if you don't do that, we're still going to do an episode where we
if you're
literally
lazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Spoiler.
If you haven't got access to Google, but somehow have access to the podcast.
This is our target audience.
This is our target demographic.
But before I rudely interrupted, what are we doing today?
So today we're going to be talking about the films of Edgar Wright, excluding Baby Driver, because only 50% of us have watched that. So we're going to save Baby Driver for a later episode. Today we're talking about the Cornetto Trilogy and Scott Pilgrim, which I keep forgetting is Edgar Wright.
I'm trying to think, did he do any other films as well? I'm starting to feel awful.
He directed Spaced, the sitcom.
Did he?
Yeah, because it's good, and it's like because it's like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. And like most of the episodes when I looked were directed by him.
Oh, okay. I don't know if he's done anything else, but he didn't do Attack on the Block.
No, that's Joe Cornish, that was.
Was it?
We could actually... We could put a side card of Attack the Block. If not,
haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Alright, then we'll edit out me saying we'll do a side thing on Attack the Block. And me explaining that we're editing it.
We could do a really awful 30 seconds.
Could do a really awful 30 seconds. We'll probably already have, yeah.
Pretty much do anyway.
That's what we've done now.
But is he only actually done about 4 or 5 films then, has he?
I think so. I know he co-wrote Ant-Man as well.
And
he was gonna direct it. He was gonna direct it and something else happened.
But
I want to know what would have happened. Yeah, so should we do chronologically as we start with Shaun?
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead.
Start with Shaun.
Sean. Shaun of the Dead, which is what, 10, 15 years old now?
It's probably about that now, yeah.
And that is a really, really solid film.
It is incredibly.
It's really bizarre in that, like, bits that are scary are actually quite. The freaking last scene in the bar in the Winchester is actually quite scary. The comedy
is properly
hilarious.
Intense, yeah.
The like world building of, like, as stupid as this sounds, of all the zombie films, I actually argue that it's the most realistic zombie film.
It's not straight into zombies either.
It's slow, but it breaks out really quickly.
Yeah.
And then the ending, once again, spoiler, the whole ending where the zombies are just like a part of society now, and they're all like Jeremy Kyle, is honestly probably quite true.
I know, that's hilarious.
It's true that, 28 days later, the ending of that scene, I mean, I think it is actually closer.
Even though I do love 28 Days Later.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of my favourite films ever.
I just think Shaun of the Dead makes me go,
that could easily happen if there was a zombie. How would we be able to stop it as well? I think that's what they say.
Yeah, and they're just like, we can't kill them.
Can't kill them.
People are like, I married my husband again after he became a zombie. And like people identifying as zombies and all this.
Oh, I know. I'd forgotten that happened.
It's like the last 5 minutes.
It's such a throwaway thing as well, isn't it? And it's like in any other film, like in, I want to say, lesser direct writers' hands, that'd be the whole film. It'd get really boring. But you've just got like 5 minutes dedicated
to it. It's like a stupid segue.
Yeah, exactly, and it works so well.
Yeah. The film starts with the menial. It's like that's what.
It's like a slice of life thing to begin with. Yeah. It could be a pilot for a sitcom to begin with.
What Edgar Wright does really well in his films, and I've only seen it in a few other things generally. I've seen it. Archer does it, the TV show as well.
Oh, I need to watch more of that.
Oh, fair. But it does the makes up like a statement at the start and then repeats the statement with different context as a joke. So the best example is the "you've got red on you."
Yeah, you've got red on you.
He's got like a bit of pen, and then like "you got red on you." Like the joke isn't actually a joke; it's just reusing a phrase.
And I do like it when they reuse.
Do you know what I mean? So I haven't seen many films do that, but a lot. So I should say some of them do it. They do it a lot where they'll do like what oh, Hannah means family. Oh no, there's more context, but like where like literally half the dialogue in the Cornetto Trilogy. It's just repeated,
like that,
especially Hot Fuzz. They just repeat most of the film. Just made it.
You're right.
It's so clever, but
I like any sort of callback comedy.
Yeah, because it means like you have to pay attention a little bit more, so it makes it a wee bit like ooh,
yeah.
So it's the menial life stuff, and then the scene where it repeats him like walking to work.
Yeah,
and instead of like a teenager, like it's like a zombie in the background with like a pipe through it and stuff.
Yeah,
so
I know,
that's so funny.
It is so well done.
But yeah, is that his directing? debut then, from space.
I would have thought so, yeah. I'll just have a quick Google.
We're going to Google
Oh, no, I have to take off flight mode.
We're going to Google this and find out.
We did have it on flight mode, but we are professionals. I know. That's what I'm worried about. But, Edgar Wright.
But no, Shaun, that's amazing. It's a really, really.
I hope I spelled Edgar right. Oh, I bet he gets that every day of his life. Oh, he's never good ever.
And that podcast is definitely not going to call
that. No.
Oh, it definitely is.
Oh, definitely is. Yeah, it's better than my last one,
which you don't want to say.
I dread to repeat.
Because it might not be the name of it.
Because it's not going to get used.
I'm keeping it in.
Oh yeah, I'll keep the line in. I'm fine with that. Okay, Edgar Wright. Okay.
We're such professionals reading work. This is what the QI elves do.
It is, yeah.
They're like, Stephen Fry's actually not that smart. He's just got Wikipedia.
Okay. Well, he did an old film in '95 called A Fistful of Fingers.
Oh, okay.
It's a remake of an earlier. It is a remake of an earlier and even low-budget film of the same name by Wright and starring Graham Lowe, which had been made when they were at school.
So it's like college film.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It's 78 minutes long though, so it's not a short or anything. So I don't know where to find it though, so we can't really say much about that. Look for Fistful of Fingers, folks.
I was just worried about people talk about there's loads of directors like that where people go, oh, Tarantino only has like 6 films. Like, I mean, you say that, but
and then you look and there's like 20
something. Yeah, exactly. But what do you call it? What Shaun it is? Yeah, I don't know. Is it a horror film? You call it that? Is it a comedy just? Oh no, isn't it? Sorry, they've already covered this. They called it a rom-com with zombies.
With zombies, yeah. I think it's an accurate. I forget the rom part of it happened though. I think most. I'd argue that most people do. I can't be sure, but like
some of the romance bits are quite funny.
Yeah. But I like forget that it's a plot a lot of the time. I'm thinking about Shaun of the Dead.
Then again, it drives the plot.
It does. That's why it is essentially that's why he goes to the Winchester.
Oh my god, the scene where he's talking about like, let me kill Phil. Sorry, Phil.
He's piecing together all the scenarios and they all end. Yeah, that is good.
That's
actually.
A really, really.
I
good
do
scene.
like that. If they didn't actually show all those things happening, it wouldn't be as good though.
No.
Like if he was just sitting down in a room and saying, that's not that funny. But when you see the fast cuts between them,
and then it's the genius again of Edgar Wright, like shortening it. So the first time it's like, then we're gonna have to deal with Phil, and then like by the end it's like, kill Phil, sorry Phil.
Yeah.
And it's like the actual acting out is just them going. Boop,
and then skipping straight to the next bit.
But the film and like arguably the plot of that film. Again, I'm kind of defending the plot of a ludicrous comedy, but how they deal with it is actually not far off.
You're doing a serious horror.
I mean, the record collection bit might be a bit.
That's
the Batman sounded throwing.
Yeah, throw it. Yeah.
I can't even remember. It's like Pinkfoot. That's the first time I ever bought God and all this. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one thing I can't imagine being in a real zombie film. You'd think there'd be more than one though. Wouldn't
then, oh my god, I thought the shed was locked. It breaks the shed door down.
Oh,
But no, the film's amazing. It really, really is. I actually really, really like these films. The more I talk about them.
Is he a favourite in 3? Do you think? Is he a Hot Fuzz?
Yeah, it's my
so
second
Hot Fuzz would be a sausage of the 3.
The sausage.
I think we'll use that metric all the way through because it's quite
awful as it is.
It's going to be on T-shirts one day, even if I draw it on with felt pen.
Yeah.
On other people's T-shirts while they're wearing them.
So it's my. Is it not my? No, it's my sausage. And then Shaun that's my bacon.
Your bacon. That'd mean the world's end's ribs.
Which is
of this scenario.
I mean, I do like ribs.
Yeah.
So
it's less ambiguous for me because I really struggle between the 3.
What do you mean you really struggle?
Like which one's the best? Like I can't decide.
Film or
best film. Oh yeah, no, I know it's best film. I struggle between the 3 film wise.
That's fair. I did like it, but I think it's just because it came at the end. Hot Fuzz I do love. I really love.
Yeah, it is good.
It's so like bizarre and it does so many things right.
Yeah, it's the thing. Like Shaun of the Dead is like there's less of a budget on Shaun of the Dead, which you could argue they don't need a massive budget for a zombie film. What I wouldn't mind seeing, because Jessica Hines, I think the actress is.
Yeah.
Like she's got her own group of survivors. I wouldn't mind seeing that film because she's doing the same thing. Yeah.
Aye, when they walk past each other.
Yeah, because she's like doing the same thing as Shaun, and she does survive, doesn't she? Because you see her at the end.
I think she does. Yeah.
Yeah, because so she's like the hero of another story. So I wouldn't have minded seeing it.
And even if it was a copy, I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care if it was a rehash of it. Yeah, I wouldn't at all.
Or flipping. Like, everyone do your best zombie impression, and then Shaun's like, who made you in charge? And then he, like, let's see yours then. And he does it like pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I'm trying to remember the plot of the film. And then there's again another weird comedy where there's actually some heartbreaking scenes.
Yes. Ed getting bitten by
Ed getting bitten, the Phil getting bitten, trying to explain like that's not your husband.
Yeah,
it's actually really because she's like you just fucking hate him because he's like
you see equally as like heart wrenching stuff in zombie films that take themselves completely serious.
Yeah, exactly. Where this is like a stupid. He's already joked about killing Phil.
Yeah, and then it comes up like it's like a dramatic echo.
Yeah, and he can't do it.
Actually, he can't right. He can't do it. Yeah. Oh my, this film is better than I was
really good.
It's the Pinocchio all over again. But like I already like this Pinocchio. I was like, I don't get it. But then we started talking about it. Like
I actually really like bits of this. Yeah.
But like it's the same. I already knew I liked it, but I'm thinking this is actually not far off being a genuine masterpiece. Yeah. Especially in like comedy. So
I think even the scene where your man who isn't, but he looks like Bernard Black from Black.
It is Dylan Moran.
Is it Dylan Moran?
It's the actor. Yeah.
Is it Dylan Moran? I was convinced it wasn't him.
I'll just double check.
I don't think it's him.
You didn't think it was him?
I'm pretty sure it's not him. I think it's the guy who looks like
Dylan Moran. Okay.
But he, that scene where he stands up at the Winchester and then they smash the glass and eat him alive. As I don't think that actually scared me more like, as zombie film than any other scene.
Oh yeah, when he says sorry before the end as well. That's like a subtle.
Again, it's not a clever. What's what I'm looking for? I mean, it's not like a scary film. I think it's because
he is in Shaun of the Dead.
Is it Dylan Moran? Dylan Moran. My mistake. I assumed it wasn't him. You know what?
It just looked that much. He looks really similar though.
Like, well, so similar that it is literally him.
It is him, yeah.
I don't know. You know where you get actors like that where you go, oh, it's not him, but it's just someone who is generically him.
Oh yeah, but it actually is in this case. Yeah.
Whoops, my mistake. But anyway.
His girlfriend, you know what film she's recently been in? Like his girlfriend in the film.
Yeah.
You know what film she's recently been in? A big film. She was in Wonder Woman. She was the secretary.
Is she?
Yeah, Etta Candy or whatever her name is.
Me.
I know, it doesn't look like it straight away.
No, it doesn't.
She's Dawn in the Office.
Yeah. This would have been before? No, after the Office.
After the Office,
After the Office, yeah.
No, by a lot, I don't think.
Probably. No, because there's only 2 seasons. I kind of forget that like the Office only went for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Whereas because the American Office has been on
forever. Yeah.
But part of like 9 series or something like.
No, she does something relevant, doesn't she? I remember thinking like she's got a part
in the film.
In the film, yeah.
Yeah, because they're the 2 mates who like stayed over.
Yeah, but there's like in this, I mean, she pretends to be a zombie really convincingly, and she's an actress.
She's the one who convinces them that's gonna work. To get to the Winchester.
So yes, she's actually really important.
Yeah,
and you don't realise when you're watching it, do you?
I enjoy the stupid desperation.
Yeah,
them just being like, what do we do now? Oh,
yeah,
shit. Like.
Yeah, you like again, like that wouldn't be like I know there's jokes in that scene, but the idea of like stupid desperation, like, oh, what do we do now? Obviously, that's going to be in a real zombie film.
When he looks over the fence and then he's like, all right, okay. And they're like, is there a lot of zombies? Yep. That, and I also like talking about references. I love the references between the Cornetto Trilogy, which isn't just the Cornetto. There's the fence thing.
The fence thing, yeah.
Where
he does different things per fence.
Yeah.
Like when he jumps through. When he like falls,
and then it's the reverse.
Yeah,
Fuzz. Where he's like the great cop.
He like swings over. Yeah.
I think is that World's End? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, he just crashes through.
Yeah, there's a fence guy, really subtle fence guy. Yeah, there's that. Obviously, there's the Cornetto, and I think there's a couple of lines as well. They're shared between the 3. I'm not 100% sure.
They probably are. Yeah. They've got to be, but I can't remember what they are.
I've never watched all 3 in a row.
No, neither right. I don't know. I don't know whether it'd be too much, even though I like them.
Well, I mean, it's the most subtle trilogy ever. That's what he said. Like, they're not even a trilogy.
They're not. It's just 3 films.
Yeah. What are they? Isn't it? Is Shaun the mint Cornetto?
I thought it was Strawberry Because of the Blood.
It's strawberry. Yeah, it's not the classic.
Mint is the World's End. I think.
It's classic is.
So blue Cornetto is.
Or blue, whatever. Yeah.
So what's the blue Cornetto? It's just standard Cornetto.
I think it's just a standard not one or whatever.
That's pretty. I like that. There's a lot of thought into that.
They didn't do the classic. That's what like.
And the classic isn't the first as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They were like,
that's amazing. I suppose and it's like of the 3 like police genres, the police procedure is the most conventional genre, rather than the most classic genre.
Yeah, actually, yeah, but
there's a lot of layers to this in there.
Yeah, there's no other Shaun of the Dead. Like I think as well, there's no other really effective comedy that like has taken, and not even just zombies, no vampire film, or there's no real.
No.
I know there are other attempts.
Yeah.
But there's none I can think of that like are just happen to be a rom-com during
an apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point. It is like, yeah, it's not like, I'm trying to think of ones where like that is like it drives the plot, but you don't realise, and I'm struggling. I'm really struggling.
Talking about Edgar Wright tropes and stuff. He does it in Ant-Man. You know, the old kill Phil thing. He does it in Ant-Man, the heist. The plot, like, I found out from this guy who told me this guy.
Yeah.
His sister who's working for the bank.
Yeah.
They
he
do
does it
the
again
same
at the
like
end,
idea.
Yeah, I hope he did write that scene then.
I assume he did.
I assume he did. Yeah. Because it's him and a few other guys. Joe Cornish is one of the other guys who does attack the block. Yeah.
Because I think Edgar Wright was called in late. If you know what I mean, I think it's one of those ones where they were writing Ant-Man and we're like, and then they called Edgar Wright in, being like, hey, you could fix this.
Yeah, I think he's going to direct at one point as well.
He?
He was like slated to like be like. I'm kind of annoyed he didn't.
Weird, but it'd be so good. Like,
I would have preferred it a lot, I think, but I'll never know now. But I think I would have preferred it a lot.
Will we mildly move on to Fuzz?
Yeah, I was going to say, I was trying to check the time. Yeah, they're all sort of mixing into one, but we'll mildly move on to. So you were sausage.
This is I think it's definitely.
So your favourite one?
I think, although the other two are good, I think it's definitely, it just does so many funny scenes.
I know.
The repeated line things so well. For example,
it does, yeah.
The like.
How's the arm? Still a bit stiff.
Oh my god, yeah. And the what do you call my favourite one? I think is the like they're doing the crossword.
Oh yeah.
I can't even remember the word.
Hag.
Yeah. And then like later on, like she's like hag. And like shoots her dead. And I was like.
That's amazing. Yeah. Check out his horse and a horse. Yeah. That's another one. That's clever.
I'm trying to think of how many. I'm trying to get other ones as well.
They're really like
the catch-up thing.
Yes.
They're like
Chekhov's.
Hey, look at this, and then stick the fork.
Then it's important to the plot for like slightly more serious
for no reason, like essentially. But
a bit more like in a bit more of a serious light. That's cool. I like that.
I'm trying. So how fun? Obviously, it starts with the. He gets moved to the small town.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Can I not see someone above you?" And then it's like, "Can I see the sergeant?" And they all say the same thing. And
yeah.
As still a bit stiff.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the small town. That scene where he's on it's like Edgar Wright can't just transition.
I know.
He does
which
that
is good,
really well. Scott Pilgrim as well. But you know when he's on the train.
Yeah.
And something jumps on you, he jumps. And there's no reason for it. It doesn't add anything to the plot. But it just makes it feel more real.
Yeah.
You do get scared on
trains. You do. Yeah.
You jump when you're falling asleep. You know what I mean?
I was like one thing you obviously wouldn't know about film. There's loads of cameos and like really famous people and they like not well.
Well, there's your man the radio guy. I can't remember his name. Al Partridge, isn't he?
Yeah, Steve Coogan. Yeah. He's one of it. He's not credited either.
Is he not?
None of like Bill Nighy and Martin Freeman. They're not credited.
Who's Martin? Oh yeah.
Because he's one of the other sergeants there. Yeah.
What do you call it? Is Steve Coogan the sergeant at the start? Is he the one to get in? Like, how's the hand?
Yeah.
Isn't he? Yeah.
I think so, anyway.
And he's too good.
Yeah.
Such a stupid.
The weirdest cameo in it. You know the Santa pictures. Do you know who that is?
No.
Peter Jackson. What the hell is that about?
Why would he want to do that?
I know. You can't tell it's him. Like I didn't know they were friends. I didn't.
It's funny.
Martin Freeman's in The Hobbit now, I guess. So that's retrospective.
Yeah, it's funny
that main character.
It's funny that Simon Pegg and Nick Frost have now done cameos in the new Star Wars film, for example.
Yeah.
I say the new one. It's been a year, but like.
Were they in there? Were they?
He's the. I don't know if Nick Frost is in, but I know Simon Pegg is the. God, what do you call it? The guy. Like, well, what do you know? The credits guy.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, and obviously you can't tell.
Yeah, you can't tell.
That's just it's another uncredited. Like, oh.
Have you seen Box Troll?
No.
They are both in that doing voices, and neither of them knew either one was involved until it finished.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it?
So Fuzz. I'm trying to think what else. So they go to the village. I don't know the name of the village. It's got some really generic.
Sandford.
Something like that. Yeah. Sunny.
That's another one that I need to Google.
The Village of the Year for like 3 years.
I know, like, all right. I know it's for a joke, but those villains have actually got better motives than some in the MCU, which we're going back to the last episode, where they're just evil, and it's meant to be
a stupid joke.
They admit, exactly. But it's still like not like that bad.
The explanation why each one was murdered.
He did have an annoying laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
He had a dreadful house.
We've seen her acting. This is like what? Yeah.
The greater good. That's another good repeated line.
Great,
I don't see how this for the greater good. The great shut up.
Greater good. On the Martin. No, who's the police constable?
Oh, Jim Broadbent.
Yeah.
In Moulin Rouge.
Aye.
Because he can.
He's a great actor as well. But yeah,
he is quite good.
The film's incredible. Like and the him being like hyper aware, like because you actually can't really tell for the film whether he's just it's like accidents happen every day. What are you talking about?
I know.
And you're like actually I don't know if Sanpei's gone mental.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Sergeant Angle. Morning Angle.
Sanford, yeah.
Is it Sanford?
I'm going to keep the page up just in case we need extra reference.
Well, remember that. What else? And then the flipping. Do you want to go to the show? Just back from the show.
Oh, Cornetto. There's one like continuity bit that like it's an accident, but like you'll notice it when you're watching it next. When they're first in the car together, I think this happens. I think I saw it. Like Nick Frost like eats the tip of the Cornetto, and the next time it pans to him in the same scene, he's got like a full Cornetto again.
Oh really?
And
clearly tested.
Or like more of a Cornetto than he did. And I don't know whether it's a mistake or whether he's eating two Cornettos really well. If it is that he's eating two Cornettos really well disguised as a minor gaffe, that is genius. I'd like to think he did that.
I doubt it, but yeah.
I think he's that smart, but I don't know. I genuinely do.
Just give him credit where it's not due. What else? The Swan. That
Mr.
plot
Steak,
is the most ridiculous but genius thing I've ever heard. They're like, it could be a murderer because he's been in two places at once.
Yeah.
And then, it's just the one Swan actually. Just the one murderer.
It's the same Swan. Oh my god, it's not one of them. Yeah. And it was I've never appreciated that before.
Clever. It's stupidly.
I never. Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? Like I never give that credit because I've watched it before and I haven't really thought about that. And it is actually such a that could be not used in Swans, but that could be in a serious thriller where they realise there's more than one person.
Just the one Swan. Actually. No luck catching them Swans then.
There's no Swan actually.
Oh my god.
Well, the fight in the supermarket is exceptional. That belongs in throwing it and they're shooting and what is it now? Like when they lampshade the fact that they use like cheesy jokes, like I hit him over the head and then I said playtime's over. It's like you're off the chain. It's like he's like making a point in his cool lines, which therefore decrease how cool they were.
Because they're like bragging about it.
Yeah, like I love that.
Especially because earlier. When he says, "Have you ever shot anyone?" You know when they're asking like,
fired the gun in the angle.
Have you ever shot someone in the head and been like, it's time for you to head off or something like that. Yeah. And he's like, "No, if you ever actually suffer an injury like that, you ever have to pull the trigger, you'll understand. That's not funny." And then later on, he's like, He's like, you didn't say this funny, Charles, did you? No, I didn't. But
it is amazing. It's so layered, this film.
Yeah. So there's that, and then there's the. The last 20 minutes, again, we talk about how Man of Steel and stuff gets boring.
Yeah, that picks up.
The action at the end is hilarious.
Yeah, and the sea mine coming back into relevance as well. Oh my god, which is just thrown away. It's what's his name in it? David Bradley, Walter Frey is like
the guy.
And another thing, and apparently this is intentional. One of my friends said he's heard like a commentary where they admit it's intentional. Edward Woodward is in the film, and he was in, The Wicker Man.
Yeah.
It's like about like a city policeman coming to a small village with a dark secret,
and they cast him.
And they cast him, and it's like I was like, I noticed.
Ever noticed that?
I know, like I did. I was like, I wonder if that was on purpose, and then then I said it to one of my friends. He was like, yeah, it is on purpose. They say it in a commentary or something. So that's so layered.
It's so point. It doesn't add anything.
It doesn't add anything to the film, but it's just nice. Cool. Yeah,
it's just nice.
Yeah, if it was another actor, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't think, there's a reference missing there. Yeah. But like when it's there, you're like, bloody hell, yes.
But we'll move on over to World's End.
I think have you got more to say on Hot Fuzz?
I could talk about it for hours.
I'll say we'll try and give it 5 more minutes.
Do you want to give it 5 more?
Yeah, because I've probably got 5 more minutes between us. Material, yeah. I say that and I'm not sure.
I don't know what to say.
It took me a while to get to turn to Hot Fuzz. Like the first few times I watched it, I was I was underwhelmed in a way.
Oh really?
Yeah, I felt like it went on for a bit long, and I felt like when he comes back on the horse, I felt like, oh, this has gone on ages now. But then when he gets there, you're like, oh no, this is so worth it.
He buys the freaking shade,
and buying the sunglasses and giving back the change, and there's been a bit of a Cornetto rap.
There's another of a company thing change.
Giving it reality ensues even in this ludicrous cop film. Yeah. Oh, see, I like anything where reality ensues in a stupid universe.
What does he say when he gets to the town as well? He's on the horse.
I can't remember.
Oh my god, where he's a doctor, he can deal with it.
Oh yeah, is this yeah, that's right.
Oh god. And they're like, why'd you have to do it, Dad? Oh, that's almost touching as well.
It is, yeah. I think Shaun of the Dead wins on almost touching bits. If I had to pick one thing that it's better at. But you don't really it doesn't always need that. Sometimes you just think, oh, it is a laugh.
Well, it's not to be.
It's a high octane laugh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should stop there.
On World's End now.
Apparently 5 minutes was 30 seconds. But,
yeah, about 30 seconds. World's End.
World's End. Well, you actually think this is as strong as the other two? Whereas I would say it isn't. Fair enough, so.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who've done, but I don't know, maybe if I watch it again, I think it wasn't. But
I didn't dislike Ash. A worse Edgar Wright film is still
It's still a good one, yeah. Even in a set of really good films, it still has to be a worse. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe I would think that now, but when I came out of the cinema, I was like, oh yes, this is exceptional. It's one of the most satisfying endings I've ever seen on a film. And one of the others is Shaun of the Dead.
It felt like an ending to a trilogy.
Yeah, it did. Even though it's one film, yeah.
And it's not really related except the actor and the director.
And exactly. But it's one of the other really satisfying endings is Shaun of the Dead with the zombies on Jeremy Kyle and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's an incredibly satisfying ending.
So what's that? The pub crawl?
Yeah.
The world?
I think that was I felt like a change from the other films in a massive
really
way, to be
weird.
honest.
It's a lot weirder than the other things, I think.
Yeah, because it's outright sci-fi. Because I mean, I guess you could argue. What actually do they say? What causes the? They don't purposely in Shaun of the Dead say what causes the outbreak. No. He turns off the telly and
then some kind of.
So you don't know whether it's magic, you don't know whether it's sci-fi.
Whereas this one's actually quite.
This one's explicitly sci-fi. It's got aliens and everything. Yeah, I did like. I tell you what, they were well choreographed fights. You'd expect to see them in a superhero film.
Again,
long form, proper, basically kung fu sometimes.
Yeah, I think it actually focused less on being as funny as the other two, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that that as funny. Do you think?
I can't remember.
Fair.
Because I have not seen it. I got it with me here, but I haven't seen it since I saw it in the cinema.
I haven't.
So I can remember I can remember most of the plot, but I can't remember any amazing jokes or anything.
Yeah.
I liked the bit where they were talking about Exit, pursued by a bear.
Oh yeah.
In A Winter's Tale, which is an amazing play. Actually.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite Shakespeare.
Shows you Edgar Wright clearly sits and watches
I know.
Apparently, although I'm not much of a Tarantino fan, apparently before they do films they sit and talk about stuff between them because they have a weird bromance.
Well, they know each other. Don't they?
They're friends. Yeah.
Flipping heck, I didn't know that.
I think apparently so he's writing Baby Driver, Quentin Tarantino introduces them to 3 of these obscure teen films to be this is what you need to be.
That's cool.
And they do that back and forth.
That's
it's
awesome.
weird though because Edgar Wright is what Tarantino does wrong.
Does
that make sense? Yeah. I think where Tarantino gets really racy and really political and stuff, Edgar Wright never does.
Never does.
And that's why they're better.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't watch it World's End and go well, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. Whereas I actually do watch a lot of Tarantino films and go how do I feel about laughing at this? All joking aside, how do I? Am I okay with this?
Yeah,
am I okay with this dialogue? Am I okay?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you don't need it sometimes. Because I think I know South Park is funny, but they've all jumped on a lot of cartoons are all jumped on the crossing the line multiple times.
Exactly.
And it's I'd rather just hear a joke that I found funny.
Well, yeah, it's harder to be funnier.
It's harder to be funny and not cross the line multiple times.
Seinfeld's job is harder than any explicit comedian
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't find him as funny as often, but like being funny about like your washing machine, really clean,
easier,
and really talking about a kitchen, and talking about like family friend that you don't like, and all that.
So what's the deal with airline?
Yeah, exactly. And it's a bit easy.
Yeah.
But it's not easy, but it's a bit like obvious, I guess. Yeah. But like it's a lot harder to be funny and classy than it is to be like, oh, how many comedians get up and they're just straight in talking about like, oh, I break my dick, and oh, Trump's a piece of shit. Like, oh, well done. It's
really, like, you're the only person who's ever noticed that.
Exactly.
Well done. Yeah. It's like World's End.
But World's End. Right. But yeah, I feel like Edgar Wright gets that better.
I think so.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
I'd never laugh at a film like I said, World's End and go, like, oh, is that a good comedy? I was like, no, it was a really good comedy.
I think we should get him on for the next episode.
I'll just ask. I'll email him now.
Yeah. The irritating thing, when Space was around, he was pretty, because he wasn't that well known, and if we were like 10 years older, so we were in our 20s, 10 years ago, he would have probably like come to the art
centre. He's a bizarre man.
I know, exactly.
Space is amazing.
It is great,
I sort of had vague recollections of it, and then rewatched it recently. I was like,
this is probably good, so
good. The paintball scene is absolutely iconic.
And you can see where like they come from.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
there's loads of fast cuts. They don't just transition either in Space.
Is it the same actress as Dawn?
No, it's the same actress as the other group of survivors in Shaun of the Dead, Jessica Hines.
Jessica Hines, yeah. I'm trying to promise you like picture people that I'm awful at doing.
Yeah, I'm not great.
Who's the other guy then?
The other guy.
There's another guy as well.
Mark Heap.
Yeah.
He's done other stuff, but not really with Edgar Wright.
No, but he's another big one, yeah.
Who else is in World's End, actually? There's Paddy Considine's in it.
Yeah.
And he's like... he's in Hot Fuzz, so he's kind of a regular to the films.
Yeah,
he's one of the Andes.
Yeah.
The other one's like Timothy Spallson at the Andes.
Oh, right, okay.
The two detectives in Hot Fuzz.
They're both called Andy.
Yeah, the Andes, yeah. Why did they call them the Andes?
Stupid joke.
I know, it's still like... So but they mention, I think, like, when it's a comedy film and they already mention that it's stupid, it's fine. But, like, this is nothing to do with the ice cream trilogy, the Cornettos. But in the Killing Joke, I've gone far afield now.
Very far afield.
But you'll see what I mean. There's a character in it called Paris Franz, right?
Yeah.
I know, like, how dreadful is that? Yeah. And, like Batman goes, his name's Paris Franz. And Batgirl goes, seriously? It's like, saying seriously in a non-comedy film doesn't mean that's not a stupid name for a character you're meant to, like, find intimidating.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like, in when it's already in a comedy, like Hot Fuzz or, like, World's End, you can justify it to hell.
It's kind of world building as well, because, like,
it is,
that is the kind of joke that my parents would make.
Yeah.
Come home from work and be like, oh, it's in the Andes. With the Andes.
Yeah.
And it's, like, a really, like, funny joke in a really, like, menial sense.
Oh, talking about, because, like, it's going to feel like ages ago when we released the podcast, but it was actually like a few minutes ago. Talking about scenes set to music in Guardian, there's a scene in World's End
where... Just gave it away, though, as well that we recorded this on the same day.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it?
I don't know, controversy.
Yeah, I know. BuzzFeed been on about that for a week.
I know. If they can do that, then I'll be happy enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, go ahead.
There's... all they're doing is like walking from one pub to another amidst all the robots. And there's like, is it Whiskey Bar, the song's called? I think it's by The Doors, I'm not sure.
Like, to the next Whiskey Bar.
Yeah, and like, that was one of the best things I've ever seen set to music. It's like chillingly good. And it's in like a stupid comedy film.
Is it Shaun of the Dead or Fuzz, the one that's like, oh yeah, I can't remember what the song is, but it's just some like amazing wail.
It could be in...
It's like random transition again, but it's just like, oh, what? Like, and that's it.
I imagine it's like Hot Fuzz. I can imagine him doing it like pulling pints or something like that.
I think he gets owned by someone. Like, someone says something like,
and
then, like, but even just a one little 4-second segment.
It's
perfect.
It's like what they get in sitcoms when they play a food pamphlet of the theme tune.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's like the bass in Seinfeld. It's like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Which they make fun of in BoJack as well.
Yeah,
we'll do a BoJack episode one day because we mentioned in like everyone.
I know.
Yeah,
we just fancy it. Like, it's just too attached to it.
Yeah,
but
right.
Scott Pilgrim.
Have we done enough on World End?
Are you happy? I don't know.
I could probably do No, I couldn't do a bit more, I think.
I think I do need to rewatch it.
I do like Simon Pegg's character a lot, because a lot of people say, there's a bit at the end, which I think for once I'm not going to do a spoiler, because I think this is one of these more forgotten films.
Yeah,
it's not as easy to find in shops as some of the other ones
Okay,
we've talked about.
yeah.
There's that bit where you find out, like, what's happened to him. And you feel
what he's actually,
Yeah. And, like, I know someone who thinks, like, they were really annoyed. They thought that was way too, like, deep for someone that was advertised as comedy. I don't think so at all.
I think it's actually, like, quite touching.
I think it's
actually
really
like...
well fitted in, yeah.
And it's not, it's not, like, to be made fun of.
No,
it's
exactly,
like a really nice, like, actually, you know what? We've done 3 of these films now.
Exactly. And, like, if that was too deep to be in a comedy, then you'd also have to say that the other stuff, like Edgar Wright, was too deep to be in a comedy.
Well, and I mean, I suppose
it was well fitted in.
I suppose their logic is if we could do police brutality, we could do
exactly. I was fine. I was so fine with it.
That was actually
I think it needed to be there. I think you'd think he was an asshole if it wasn't there.
Yeah,
and he's like, I don't empathise with this guy.
Because you didn't spoil it, people are gonna have to watch it though.
They're gonna have to watch it now. Nice.
Eat it them for the rest of their lives.
I tell you what, while we make them watch things, should we recap our recommendations? Time in a row. So any of the Aardman films, we've got Curse of the Were Rabbit, we've got Flushed Away.
Technically isn't.
They're both on Netflix at time of recording. Shaun the Sheep is on Prime, but it's also like it's in a lot of shops. Prime don't take things off as much, so if you've got that, I should stay on.
And Shaun the Sheep is weirdly good.
Shaun the Sheep
didn't need to be good, but it actually was
pretty exceptional. Should we do an episode on Catherines one day?
Yeah,
actually?
Definitely.
What else we got?
So it was my two.
That was you. Fantastic Mr. Fox and The Little Prince, which is a Netflix original. All of these so far are actually on Netflix. Yeah, not a paid sponsorship.
And then yours were Strange Magic.
Strange Magic, also on Netflix.
I've never remember the name of.
Or Boozino and the Snooks, not on Netflix, but like, probably used anew for 1p on Amazon. It's not as important as the other ones because it's less good. It's just weird. It's something you watch when you want to see something just weird. And then, Strange Magic, that. And Anomalisa, that's on Netflix. I'm going to push this one a lot because it's probably the best one there. So back to Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim,
probably of the 4, my least favourite, I gotta say.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't like of the 4 Edgar Wright films. Like
you said it,
I was going no. Probably
Actually, maybe
because I think like
it doesn't deserve to be compared. I think
because it's not part of the set. Yeah, totally it just happens to have. You'd never connect if it wasn't the same director.
It doesn't even have any of the same actors, to be fair.
It doesn't have any of the same cast. It's a completely different feel.
Totally different. Wanted something totally different as well.
I still think his style comes through occasionally with the transition and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's still an Edgar Wright film, but it doesn't try to be a Cornetto film. So,
no, yeah.
Like it does. Like what he was trying to do with the Cornetto trilogy was like make comedies of classic, classic disasters or classic films, and then really like make them ironic and make them really like clever parody sort of thing. Whereas this film's just a really, really good book adaptation.
Yeah.
Of an already quite quirky series.
Yeah. I've only ever read the first issue of the comic.
Oh, really? Yeah.
He wrote them like in tandem with the film, didn't he? Because like he didn't know how he was going to end, and I think he wrote that like just before the film, told them what they were going to do. They're like, all right, we'll do that for the film. Because there was an ending where like Scott guessed with someone else, apparently, and like. I'm just going to say, because a lot of people have seen this more than World's End. It was knives. Spoiler, it was knives he guessed with in the original.
Whereas they totally hate her.
But like, do I prefer that? I don't know. See?
I really hated her in the thing for that, like, intentionally.
Yeah, like, that was the point, yeah.
So, and like, I watched the video on this recently where they talked about Edgar Wright's transitions, like, that scene where he's like, totally lost control. He's like in love with a girl. And where he's like, they're walking, and then he like turns around and they're like, come on, we're gonna be late. And he's like, because like you actually don't know, like you actually are in his head where you're like, where are we? Like, because it just transitions like here.
I think like why is Smiley fair? I think it's like I don't know whether it offers much apart from visuals.
I think it's the most rewatchable.
The most rewatchable, yeah.
I think I happily did like stick.
I definitely preferred it the second time I watched it by a wide margin.
Even just it's so much easier to you have to really pay attention. Really find like how Fuzz that funny because it's the repeating lines and the gags and stuff.
Yeah, but this has got more obvious.
This is just stupid.
There's like a scene with like canned laughter in it and stuff.
Yeah, and the flipping like the band, the music's hard. The music's so good, like the soundtrack.
And they're meant to be a rubbish band as well, but they still sound great. Yeah,
the music in this film is amazing. I mean, no, it really is.
It is amazing, isn't it?
Not for the same reasons that most films have good music.
No,
like this is just a stupid like. Actual what teenage bands sound like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you expect? And then this song's dedicated to the guy who keeps yelling out. It's like, yeah. And it's like, it's called We Hate You, Please Die.
I said it on my least favorite. Like, it's still quite good.
It is really,
like,
really good.
I'm thinking now, it is like not that bad at all.
Sarah's best performance, probably. Suits him the best, I think.
Oh, I liked Hufton Revolt.
That's fair. That's fair, actually. That and watch it, even though it's more of a cameo. Him in God, what do we call the Seth Rogen and James Franco film?
Pineapple Express?
No, the one, The World's Ending.
Oh, This Is the End.
This Is the End. Yeah, I knew it was like end of the world.
It came out at a similar time as well, didn't it?
Head in that film where he's like got like prostitutes all over him. And he's like,
to be honest, like he plays a dickhead. Scott Pilgrim, when you think about like what he does, if he breaks down his actions,
he just breaks up the girl because he's like,
yeah, exactly, yeah, like, and then he's like, he hasn't got like a humble goal or anything. It's like he's not like trying to save.
But isn't that more like
that's the point, yeah.
Ooh, cool quarters.
And that's the thing, like, because he's like, you could so easily look at him and think he is kind of a jerk. But it's not as obvious as like Tony Stark, who's like, I have to say a line every minute that makes me look like
he's just a bit of a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like, a bit boring.
Yeah, he doesn't just go around saying, "Hey, you're ugly" and stuff like. Robert Downey Jr.
He's just this weird guy, and all he really wants to do is sleep with a pretty girl.
Yeah, exactly.
And, Knives is a bit boring.
Yeah.
You understand? You don't like.
And she's underage as well. So.
Yeah, she's like 18. Yeah, she's.
That's another reason where he's like questionable as a hero status.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's not even a hero, is he?
Just the main character. Yeah.
The flipping amazing bit where he's like, "Didn't you get the email? Like, to fight the 7 evil axes."
Oh
and he's just like,
"That's so boring."
Yeah, don't care. Like, the other guy, his gay roommate, is absolutely hilarious.
What's his name? Oh my god, it's gonna annoy me.
I want to say they wake up in bed. They wake up in bed with like more people every single time and stuff. It's so funny. Like, trying to think the plot again. The 7 evil axes could have got boring, doesn't
no
actually. There's 7 villains.
Yeah, I know. Like, how many do they get?
They do like there's twins.
Yeah, there's twins. So yeah.
Then the girl, like, that was experimental.
I know, yeah. Like, you have to make her orgasm to defeat her and stuff. On the knee, what else is there? Like, I'm trying to remember all of them now. There's the Indian guy, like, who's like Bollywood track player.
There's the skater.
There's the pretty good actor turned pretty good skater.
Yeah.
The vegan. Are there 2 vegans? Are they the 2?
Is that the twins?
Oh no, the twins like
twins
cyber.
Like the DJs,
yes, yeah. So there's one vegan guy. The comics show you how to make a vegan shepherd's pie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, what's it? Just potato based, I imagine.
I was going to say. It's just pie, but like, there's no shepherd.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But no, I really like it. Again, as you said, doesn't layer as well. Like, that's kind of what you're looking for. It doesn't have.
Yeah, that was a better, like, way of saying it.
There is stuff that's amazing, like how all the camera angles are amazing, the cinematography is amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing to look at.
Yeah.
Because like we've mentioned Doctor Strange in the film, we've never seen a good word about it. So sorry, Ben. But like that's another one. Like everyone praises that for visuals, and it does look good. But I mean, it doesn't look as good as Scott Pilgrim to me.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah, which is.
And it's only. I mean, people are like, "Oh my god, these visuals." It's like you're really bored.
Yeah.
It's like, look at the weird lines, and then it's like, are we just doing that? Like, I might as well watch a Windows Media Player of a song. Like, I don't want it. And I've said it before. Like, I've said it before. Most of the films back in the day have done it already. Like, you got your Space Odyssey and stuff.
Yeah, in the opening credits sometimes, in like when they say like feature presentation.
Into the Void. Have you ever seen that?
No, I do know it, but I never.
It's the start of that. It's got like a really aggressive like Enter the Void, and then like it's I think it's M83 the music for it.
That's cool.
It's really, really, it's like flipping. It's like you're asking for epilepsy watching it, but spoiler.
Spoiler.
But yeah, but like it's another, like, as I said, I've always seen that. I don't need to watch Benedict Cumberbatch falling through like bits of glass which turn into animals.
Whereas I've never seen anything like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, the ringing, as it says, ring.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the P bar disengaging. And stuff like that. Yeah, so it's a comic and it's a video game. It's like, I know, like, I did slate it by saying it's my least favorite. I still stand by it of the 3.
I definitely, I could watch that film 4 or 5 times in a row, I think. Like, it's a film I actually could rewatch over and over again.
Yeah.
And
but like, not as a film, I'd probably say I'd still stand by,
Yeah, but, yeah, so, good stuff.
How long have we been going?
That's 45 minutes, isn't it?
45 minutes.
Not bad. Like,
that's not actually bad at all. It's a bit of a shorter one this time.
Bit of a shorter one.
We're gonna get chips. I really want chips.